Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Sucrose Media Network. Please try to follow us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel and keep your notification bell on for any update. Thank you. Yesterday, I was watching an interview on Joy News where between Joy News and one of the guys, Ghanaians who was recruited into the Russian army during the Russian-Ukraine war. This guy narrated the whole situation, how everything started, how he ended up in Russia, how he became part of the military, and you could realize that human being can be so wicked, very, very wicked. So this guy was lured from Dubai, was promised that there is this job vacancy in Russia where you are just going to be a steward. You are just going to be a steward to the military in terms of maybe washing of their weapons, washing their shoes and things. He ended up there and the whole situation was a different thing altogether. Okodbru honum wie no, omaka cheni say enye say obepipa womu tuo ni womu shoes ni womu nyama hu keke na okoku ankasa. And he became so surprised. He wasn't the only one, and they were all told the same story. When they got to Russia, everything, the whole story became a different thing altogether. And when you get there, you don't have a choice because your passports will be taken. And you'll be, if you cannot join the army, if you cannot do what they say, you'll be required to pay some huge amount of money before they'll let you go. And if you are not ready to pay, then you definitely have to be part of that.
A whole lot of funny stories. So we had no choice than to obey their instruction because the place is scary. You don't know what they can do to you, so you just have to obey their instruction.
And he talked about how they started a training, how they ended up and in a group for about 60 people, they were left with only 4 at the end of the day.
They mentioned him, go for your gun. What are these guns for? So we are about to teach you how to shoot, how to throw missiles, how to throw grenades, how to dodge drones. I think here in Ghana they use drones for shooting movies. Yeah. But their drones are being attached with bombs that will hit you and it will just explode. Yeah, that's how come drones are very dangerous in the Russian war and those kind of stuff. Yeah. So they are come teach us how to dodge drones, how to identify landmines, and how to shoot, how to throw grenades, how to throw long distance tanks.
So they taught you all of this in 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's a month training.
Okay, so 1 month.
1 month.
They trained you?
Yeah, sometimes the month doesn't, because when people shot, they have to come for people.
So yours lasted for how long?
Okay, I was very lucky. Mine lasted for a month and a week.
Okay.
How he even survived. Talking about how a bomb blasted around him, where his leg hit a rope tied to a dynamite, and drones came with bombs, and then a bomb blasted around him, how his stomach opened. And as we speak now, this guy said he's surviving on only 1 kidney, and his lungs are even supported with metal as we speak. This is so serious. And, you know, the person who actually lured them into this happened to be a Ghanaian. So I'm just beginning to realize how when there is money involved, we can be so wicked. Because recently I've just heard say, allegedly, Soja bi akum nadam foni ni yire esan sika hunti. So you could see, senya nipa trimutimi ye din se banus kasema. Because the people who actually lured them into this happen to be getting commission on them, according to the boy. And in all this, nipa wako shanu wo Russia honoma anka, or ye onosu ye Ghana niya, wako kana asem chire na nipa no so betimi aboa no no e ma na adwane free Russia no nipa no so sana he was just playing with him just to get his money, and after getting the money, that was the end. Wantimi amboa no. This guy had been through a lot. He had been through a lot. And you know, when the excerpts of the interview was posted on Facebook, people were writing some sort of silly comments. They've not watched the entire video, the interview, and then they just watched the excerpts that were being posted by Joy News, and then they were writing comments that are not, Charlie, this guy was just a victim. Somebody who traveled for greener pastures. Somebody who traveled from his parents with the mindset, with the idea of going to hustle and bring something home, was being deceived and lured onto the battlefield of another country. And you haven't watched the entire video, and you sit on Facebook because you have some little data bundle and be writing nonsense. And who sent him? Those who took his money, he should go after them. He should become a disturber. Really? I was listening to the interview, and at a point I wept. I became so emotional. I'm not that type. You know me, Shedan, like I don't easily become emotional. But with this, it got to a point I wept. I became so emotional. How this guy was narrating the whole thing just like a movie, just like some of the war films we've been watching, just like saying, yeah, you hear war film who say soldiers now jina akunano wamu tututuo inkrofo ebe pra, like people get wounds and all that. This guy said his stomach was opened. Ni yemu se no ebieye. To the extent that he was looking, he said that the road to the front line where you are going to stand and face the bullets and all that was full with dead bodies. Dead bodies in Kwan and so at the point your water will finish, you have to look at some dead bodies toolbox and see whether you get some chocolate, some water, and Charlie, it was so disheartening. I mean, so for me, I just love the message he gave out, the message he sent out to the youth at the end of the entire interview. He said, don't be in haste to make money as a youth. He said, follow the right path. Don't just be in haste. Don't try to make money at all costs, no matter the means you are going to use, and end up like him. Just one kidney. The lungs are also surviving on what? With are being supported with metal. So ask yourself how long you are going to stay on this earth before you die. It is only by grace. So please, let us do things the right way, and God will bless us. Thank you. Sad, ankasa.